We're on, by the way.
Benny.
If you're joining us, I'm waiting for Tara's broadcast to start before I do the intro. Did you happen to catch the Star Wars trailer well?
I did watch that, but I couldn't hear it.
Really?
Yeah, I was far enough away and the volume wasn't up.
Really pretty good. I'll probably watch it about 100 more times before I'm done. Before I make my decision. Obviously, I'm going to go watch it, so I don't know what I was talking about by decision.
Oh, I'm sure I'll go watch it too. At 90 Buffalo Bills.
Oh, I didn't know. My title's wrong. I put 85 Jets at Buffalo. I didn't put what year Buffalo. I'll fix that later, though.
Alright. Give me... Count to 10 and then we'll be ready.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to another exciting episode of The Greatest Game. As we wait for Sack to the Future to advance to week 12, Tara's and I are both free and able to do another game. So it's week 1, it's the 1 o'clock games kickoff. The only score that is accurate at this point will be this game. It's the 1985 New York Jets versus the 1990 Buffalo Bills. Can you guess who I am?
The Jets?
Sure. Maybe the Jets might do a little better in this game than they're doing in real life right now.
Well, since you aren't the Cowboys, I'm sure they'll play better in this game. Jets like in real life. Well, since you aren't the Cowboys, I'm sure they'll
Okay, so everything is saved. I'll turn my version of Monday Night Sadness back on. I love earlier too how I saw a YouTube video saying who are the best teams in the AFC, and they listed five different teams. What?
Why don't you check your roster right now, please?
When I check my roster?
Yeah.
Okay.
38-0 is the only actual score.
I can't get into the pause screen. What am I looking for?
I want you to check the quarterbacks.
Okay, after the kickoff.
Yep.
As Rick Tootin sends it away, rootin' tootin' into the end zone. Still won't let me pause. There we go.
I just paused it.
Okay, oh, Gil Gilbert's starting. Yes, well... Why is he rated a 95? I switched to kick. Oh, you know what? That Terry Bradshaw that was a kicker must have actually been Terry Bradshaw. Well, don't worry, he won't play.
I just want to make sure that...
That was Gil Gilbert's chance right there. Yeah, no, I do. Yeah. I'm good. Okay, so Ken O'Brien versus Jim Kelly. You're starting Ken O'Brien, right? Not Pat Ryan?
Yes.
Okay.
Not Pat Ryan.
This is a game where the teams have got good quality backups, though, in case something does happen. We did turn injuries down if you watched the first game. Injuries are where they are in Sack to the Future now. Mickey Schuler on the reception? Oh, no. Yeah, Mickey Schuler. No, Griggs. Hey, Schuler's 85, yeah. Daryl Talley, Spider-Man on the tackle. There's Schuler, 82. Okay. Hopefully I can do a little bit better than I did with the Chiefs.
Oh.
Shane Conlon from Penn State, linebacker U, comes over, makes the tackle. In case you wondering, I don't need a roster in front of me for this team.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty positive. From about 1990 to 99, I'm really good with the roster. I don't need any help. I get a little fuzzier going back past 90 and to modern times, but I'm good all others. Conlon again, but Freeman gets the first down. The Bills had and I can remember this line from Madden 94. I don't know if you had that game or not for the Super Nintendo or the Sega, but it would load up with just Madden standing there and words on the screen to simulate what he's talking. It would say, the Buffalo Bills have a bend but don't break defense. And that was pretty much true. Especially in divisional games. Oh, how did he drop that? Altoon. Nate Odoms was trailing in coverage. Nate Odoms, who once led the NFL in interceptions, I believe in 93. Henry Jones also led the NFL in interceptions, but he's not on this team. He was a rookie in 91. The other difference from 91, the big difference is Mark Kelso does not start in 1990, and there actually is the guy who does. Nagy. Or Hagee, John Hagee. He got injured late in 90, and Mark Kelso took the job over and never gave it back. Sony Michel just scored for the Cheatriots, and they're up 32-0.
That's a team that Dallas lost to.
Although everybody was talking about how the Jets had reset their season after that Dallas victory. No, the Jets had a good game, the Cowboys had a bad game. Let's see how they do against the Patriots. Boy, I can't stop you. Doesn't matter if you're the Patriots or the Jets. Thank God for Shane Conlon. All right. I don't know if the 85 Jets had that road grader running attack that they talked about in 91 when the Jets played the Bills, but I can remember that one game I posted on the library about how the Jets were the road grader offense. Of course, there they had Brad Muster. No, that was it. Yeah, Brad Muster and Johnny. No, who the fuck was the other running back? Because I think McNeil was gone by then.
Johnny Johnson?
Johnny Johnson, yes. They're down in 2. Wildly running just... Oh, man, if I could have had a little bit of control, I just ran to the left, or to the right, and... Well, your left. No, my left.
Right.
You're right. Oh, man, that was a good shot blown right there.
I saw it.
Yeah.
But nobody was open, but finally Altoon broke late. Oh, my God.
Oh! Mike Lodish. That was a all computer done right there. Who was it? 34? That's Johnny Hector. Kelly to Reed. Probably the greatest combination in Buffalo Bills history. Now down on the bottom you'll see scores like they're Warren Moon leading the Houston Oilers, Texans, over the Jaguars. That game will be replayed, obviously. Don't know who will be who yet. Good. Durbin Thomas. I I don't necessarily like that his face mask is a little long, but that's the closest one to what he wore. He's very odd for a running back to wear a bar in the middle of his face like that. Well, Kelly completes it to Lofton. Now, when John and I first started doing the editing rosters, we did a season where all we did was two teams, ours. I was the 91 Bills and he was the 86 Giants. And of course we met in the Super Bowl. I tried running No Huddle most of that season, and it was not as easy as you think, because it really tires guys out quickly.
Joe Klecko with the tackle.
Joe Klecko. The New York Sack Exchange. Of course, at this point in '85, Kelly was out of football as the USFL was on life support. It's 3rd down and 4. No, that's gonna be okay.
I know what defense that was, but I sure didn't.
No. Oh, Scotty, that was a lot. That okay. Norwood's yeah. Norwood's got to be re-rated. I'm sorry, he's not that bad. O'Brien under pressure.
They helped him with the completion.
I believe he looks really good. Wow, that was weird.
Well, 0-0.
That's what you expected.
Wow.
That was bad.
That was amazing.
Stonewall says memories are memories flooding back. Yes. Oh, why did Baldinger just kind of ran up and touched you and said tag you're it and ran away. Oh my goodness, Nate Odoms, you just got mossed. If that could possibly be a term at this time. So I was editing the 64 Packers before we started. Hit about 40% into that. Things are coming along fairly well, getting ready for 64. How did he... Wow. I thought you intercepted that. Oof. See some of the names flashing by on the bottom. Warren Moon, Lorenzo White, Fred Taylor. Yeah. Oh, I thought I was going to catch my balance. Thurman Thomas was somebody that no matter what direction he was always moving forward. You know, if he'd turn around, he would backpedal without breaking stride. It was just... He had that innate ability, whereas Barry Sanders could cut, you know, like do a 1 foot cut and go. Thurman would just keep moving. I also remember quite clearly in the 91 AFC title game against Denver, Thomas catching a pass on his back. So, Phantom, if you watch this game on replay, the 4 guys that I sent you a message on the Jets, I don't know how the ratings are. Scott Norwood seems really low. Steve Tasker and Al Edwards are in the 50s as wide receivers, and Gail Gilbert's a 95, which is not realistic. There's a pass completion to James Lofton. Jim Kelly is looking like them semi-pro quarterbacks in Sack to the Future right now. Oh man, nice hit.
Not who I wanted.
C. Jackson. Not really familiar with this 85 Jets team. You said you watched a little bit of their stuff earlier?
Just one game.
Just to get yourself ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I know Klecko, Gastineau.
Yeah.
Was
Clifton, he was still there in 91. I remember that. Yeah. I've watched that 91 game where the Bills clinched their 4th straight AFC title game, or AFC East championship, like 1,000 times, I swear. It was when we first started recording games, my brother and I, we had like 5. We had Super Bowl 24, 25. We had the Bills and Jets and the Cowboys and Steelers from Thanksgiving weekend. And then the conference championships that year. Well, that's going to be a 4th down, though. This is one of those things where this won't hurt me if it doesn't work. Too far to kick the field goal, too close really to punt. Jamie Mueller's the up back. I think I'd do better if Carwell Gardner was in there. But I don't think they switched where you can switch special teams until Madden 19.
Plus, I'm not sure Johnny Hector, but not Freeman McNeil.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Carl Gardner is on the team.
Yeah, he's on the team. He didn't play much, though. He really had his breakout in 91. Mueller's on the team. Don Smith, oddly, is not on the team, although he scored a Super Bowl touchdown. Oh. I fell for the fake.
No, None of my guys catch a fucking ball.
Leonard Smith. There's the guy that had the word Bills shaved in the back of his head. And I actually wanted to do that too, but, you know, luckily people talked me out of it. It wouldn't look that good on me. A couple years later, when we went to the state title game, one of my teammates shaved the word dome into his head. And yeah, it didn't look good on us.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mickey Schuler with the reception. Kirby Jackson on the tackle.
2-minute warning, my goodness.
This game's moving fast. We're only 20 minutes in. If the greatest game... We are playing 8-minute quarters, right? I haven't really...
We are, I checked.
Okay.
We were at 7:43 when the first drive, so...
Okay. Good pursuit from Ray Bentley. Oh! Cornelius Bennett and Kirby Jackson, or great, no. Leonard Smith make the hit, and it looked nasty. There's that buffalo horn.
If any of you guys are near them, they can't catch a fucking goal.
The Jets were a playoff team too. The one thing about this roster is everybody on this is a playoff team. And although in the era that I might have gone with the 98 Jets, 85 was a playoff team. .59 seconds, still half. Eric Kramer, Barry Sanders, a couple more names down on the bottom. Roy Clark. The silver stretch. Oh, trying to get Keith McKellar, the man behind the name K-Gun, according to Jim Kelly.
Very much.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Off the hands of James Lofton and intercepted. That one I wouldn't really say is was a bad throw. It just wasn't caught.
I did have a defender actually there.
Yeah. I went rack catch. I should have gone possession catch. I'm still trying to work that out. Damn it. I keep falling for that fake.
Well, fortunately, my fucking passing's just not doing shit.
No. Tony Page on the reception. Bennett with his third tackle. Ooh.
Ah! I didn't realize there was no time left.
I was wondering if you were paying attention.
Nope. I thought, nope.
Pat Leahy. I remember growing up seeing him kick, and we also have a United States congressman by the same name from Vermont. Oh, God. There was a bunch of blue in the middle, but Don Beebe, whose son Chad is on the, been bounced around a little bit in the league, but playing some on the practice squads, but there's Carwell Gardner. Total yards, 2-yard difference between the Bills and Jets. Oh, there you go. Knocked away. Kelly trying to dump it off to Thurman Thomas.
Gastineau was getting stoned at the line of scrimmage. Shocking display of something.
Well, the Bills' offensive line, like I said, the lowest rated... Well, I said it before we went on the air. The lowest rated offensive lineman's an 80. There you go. Yep. Thurman Thomas, 6 carries, 28 yards. After a huge start, both Kelly and Thomas have gotten cold. What the Yeah, well, for 2 yards anyway.
I missed you.
He did the Heisman pose. He's like, hold on. Photo op. For those with the benefit of flash photography. That missed field goal, I have a feeling it's going to kill me. Jojo Townsell on the fair catch. Oh! See, now his coloring is off. I made sure that his sleeves were different colors, but one's supposed to be red and one's supposed to be blue. Because he wore Spider-Man sleeves. And which, of course, was outlawed by the NFL and he was fined, but... Man, can't hold a block. 7 carries, 28 yards now. Jeez. That did not go according to plan. Third down and 15. Boomer Esiason and James Brooks involved in the action against the 2000 Ravens. Kelly to Reed. That's my first score. in the greatest game. It took me 7 quarters. And seriously.
Yeah.
No. Phantom, I think you misjudged him based on 1 kick. In 91, I could see it because he missed a lot more kicks in 91, but his confidence was gone. Huge run by Freeman McNeil. Yeah. Alright. That defense ain't working against the run. I don't know what game will be next. Don't know how long before we advance to week 12. But you can see some of the other 1 o'clock games that will be chosen from. Ken O'Brien takes off, gets 6 yards. (102 yards rushing for the Jets. They're only giving Shane Conlon credit for 2 tackles so far.
I would assume that's just maybe an in-game glitch, but
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Gerald Talley. Oh no, who's injured? Oh, it's Freeman McNeil. Nope, Johnny Hector. Sorry, Johnny Hector. Well, if you're gonna lose one, I guess it's better to lose him than Freeman. Hopefully it's not for the whole season like Barry Word. And speaking of McNeil, he's now got 86 yards. Bruce Smith is yet to get a sack. I gotta quit falling for the play action fake. Well, speaking of sack, there is Shane Conlon.
Unbelievable.
Johnny Hector, back spasms, will return soon. I really miss these Bills.
Oh, I miss the same era Cowboys.
Yeah. No. Leon Seals was back in coverage for some reason. Comes up, makes the tackle. Nice speed out of whoever Phillips is. Just a little late. Just can't get to the hole quick enough. Yeah. 33-0. Stonewall says he misses those Cowboys too. Yeah. The hell with you both. Did I say that out loud? Thurman Thomas, 9 carries, 25 yards. Jeez. Oh, incomplete pass. Oh. Okay, 4th down. Did not, blah. That didn't go the way I was hoping. Neither is this punt.
That was really fucking stupid.
Damn it! Once again, I'm glued to another turnover for the Patriots.
Why don't you ever buy them when we're playing and I'm doing Sack to the Future when I desperately need them to work?
What's that? Oh, the play actions?
Play action. When
I don't know.
Like 99% of the time. But play action never works.
Yeah.
You know, I just had gone to the right a little bit.
That is the end of 3 with a barn burner. Buffalo 6, New York 3. Yeah, so the turnover in the Patriots-Jets game was a muff punt.
Again, I'm so glad that they decided to get up against the Cowboys as opposed to their rival.
They're both home games. There we go. Bruce Smith gets his first sack of the season. This game just proves though that there's going to be no gimmies. Well, the Patriots Chiefs wasn't close, but it didn't feel like a blowout until late. All these teams are going to be good. Oh.
8 for 18. I'm about ready to bench this quarterback.
Well,
So it's the first half Nobody can catch a fucking cold, and now he can't do the pass.
Little Al Edwards back to return. He had a beautiful punt return against the Colts in 1991. Not like that, though. It was pretty much straight up the middle. Ooh, almost just knocked my computer over. Not very much offensive output. 92 yards passing, 47 yards rushing in the fourth quarter. Kenneth Davis not having the luck that he had as Thomas's backup. What is he doing? Just run! Third down and 11. Kelly to Metzlars.
Linebacker instead of safety.
Pete Metzlars, always one of my favorites. Very underrated, I believe. Played in an era of Brent Jones and Jay Novacek, and of course, guys got Keith Jackson too. So. Oh, that pass was not where I wanted it to go. It's going to be on me anyway. The house with a holding penalty. Howard Ballard. Can't do this now.
Oh, come on. Get to there. Nope.
2-minute warning. So did you see that onside kick return by the Bills?
Yeah.
That was the 3rd time in Buffalo Bills history, 11th time in NFL history. Oh! Daryl Talley and Daryl Talley's hurt. Damn it! Oh. Patriots next 5 games: Browns, Ravens, Eagles, Cowboys, Texans. Damn it. Freeman McNeil has over 100 yards. Oh, J.D. Williams, you got to catch that.
He is a horrible quarterback. Absolutely terrible.
I think I've only really felt one bad throw come out of Kelly's hand. So he feels Daryl Talley, bruised shoulder, will return soon. Marcus Patton's in his place until then. 3rd down.
Fucking A, man.
So you won't be going out of your way to pick the Jets? Wonder compared to someone like Sean King, Trent Dilfer, is Brad Johnson on the game? No. How he compares.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, let's see if I can master this Norwood kick. Alright. Nope, shit. No, it went straight. Short though. But that's not a bad thing with him. I mean, after all, Brad Del Wieso kicked off in '91. He was only on the roster just to kick off. Almost surprised that in that Raider game where Norwood was missing all the kicks, Delwiso didn't come in to kick. I don't know why I was in the 46. I haven't played the 46 all game long. This is definitely something where they are built for a 3-4. I started in a 4-3 and didn't do so well. Not that I did great in the 3-4, but...
Can't fucking catch. Anybody on this team can't catch shit. Just amazing.
I don't know. But god damn it, yeah, I just blitzed 8 guys and right up the middle.
It's not so good. It's sweet, so.
Yeah.
Well, he's got that thing out of it. That's right, baby. Gonna make you do it 2 more times.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't blame you. If you had 3 timeouts, I might have had to try to get a first down, but
Yeah.
good game.
If I had 3 first downs, I probably would have kicked the ball away.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, set onside. Yeah, it was fun again. I mean, Ken O'Brien sucks, but other than that,
You had a good running game.
he's got more yards.
Oh,
James or
Craig James is over 200, I believe.
oh, okay.
There is no way I'm going into punt formation. I'm going to escape with a win. In a division that also has the 84 Dolphins and 85 Patriots. I think the Bills are the only 90s team in this division. I'll take a win when I can get it.
I like to see how the other guys. You know what's gonna happen? John M will do the Jets and like throw for 7,000 yards passing.
Speaking of John M, he just sent a message. Another night dealing with a crabby baby. If he can get him down before midnight, he may be on. Otherwise, it'll be on in the morning.
Okay.
He'll probably do the Giants game, I would imagine. He's probably jonesing for a Giants win. Well, thanks for joining us on the greatest game, Stonewall. Anybody who'll watch this on repeat. We're
Yeah, somebody alive.
2 games in out of 265. And you will not just see me in tears all the time, but although right now it seems like it. None of the other games are ready right now, so I don't know when you'll see the next one. it takes like a half an hour to get a team ready, so like an hour to get a game ready, but won't be tonight. Anyway, until next time, I'm Vinny Vincent. He's Tears. God bless America.